Hello folks, you're watching Channel 1 and here we are at Beedeed Manor, about 50 hours into the build. I thought I'd give you a little show round now, as we've actually completed all the rooms on the ground floor. But 50 hours is a significant amount of time, so we'll have a complete walk around the building. We'll just start on this side here. We've got round towers on each edge of the building, small ones on top, completely empty. Literally, actually, I say completely empty. What have I got going on in there? Well, I forgot what's going on in there. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Eh? Might need a little bit of digging. Zoink. Come on up. Come on, come on. Okay, so built some roof in there. Little bell with a chain to it, but pretty devoid of anything else. There's a nice little surprise, even for me. 50 hours was such a long time ago. Oh yes, there are 3 of those turrets. There's one over there. We've got the main towers on the 4 inner corners. The whole property is pretty symmetrical. While we're out here, I'll take you down and show you these. If you fill your cauldrons up with water and then put a dye in there, you can put leather clothing in there and change its colour, of which we have some in there, which we're going to get to in a minute. But we'll carry on wandering around the outside. There is a rear entrance stroke exit to the building. A glass dome over the main hall, entrance hallway. All of these towers are very much the same. This is one of the larger towers. Again, these are empty unless I've given myself a little surprise and put something in there. I haven't even worked out how to get into these small square towers yet. That'll all come with time. At the front of the building here, tree lined entranceway. Have a little walk on down. This would normally be shut. Three stories on the front here. Some little dormer windows as well, can break up big expanses of roof. And we'll have a little wander through now into the property like it's real. Well, it is real, I suppose. Minecraft's as real as anything else. Beedeed Manor. In we go. Yeah, there's bees floating around somewhere. This is the entrance into the place. We have a library over there. This is the guard room. We'll have a walk into in a minute, but we'll stay with the outside. The garden. A few trees, a few man-made tree lookalike lights. Fountain in the middle with a leaping llama. And some lovely cake. I always have a bit of cake whenever I come past. Seating area for outside there. Just flower patches. all around the outside, give it a bit of colour. Nice little pathways everywhere. And once you've made it from the front there, this is realistically the main entrance to the building. Okay, so let's get ourselves inside now and go through all the rooms that we've built. As you may remember, we've put these rooms on individually pretty much as we've gone building them, but now with the ground floor complete, we'll have a walk through the whole set. Guard room. All visitors must report here. And in fact, I'm going to close the door, stop the draft coming in from outside. One of the guards has had a little wander around by the looks of it, but we've got these iron golems roaming around. Stops the zombies, they're very good at attacking those. Decorations on pretty much all the walls. Got some food on plates there being cleaned up, the bones, finished dinner. All the weapons available to the guards. Lovely big fire there. Couple of doorways out. Doesn't really matter which one of those that we take. I always like putting things in the window. So as you're going past outside, something to catch the eye and attract attention. Well, let's have a walk on through here. And yes, this is the metalwork room, blacksmithing room if you like. It's just where the armour's made. Big collection of stuff there being worked on, going through. Examples of what can be made up there. Yeah, the blast furnace. Nice big fire in the middle. Chest, store all your tools and bits and bobs in, completely empty. I love these stone cutters. The fact that they keep moving, just something to keep a build interesting. Got some cauldrons full of water. Very important when you're doing your metal work. Heat it up, cool it down. Some of the old anvils there. And little hidey hole. Myself and Beedeed play hide and seek quite a lot. You'll find them little rooms or them little hidey holes in most rooms. Dark one down there. Because you can do whatever you like. There's no specific instructions on what you've got to do in Minecraft. Do these? Oh, they do. Ah. Double doors walking out. Into a little lounge area, entrance hallway type of thing. Got some mob skulls dotted around. Chairs in the middle. Nice decorative floor there. This is way out into the garden. Again, I love using my armour stands. Put a couple of characters around the place. And as we've showed in past videos, we've got a Pac-Man there. Waka Waka, Inky, the blue square. Clyde, the orange one. Pinky. And Blinky, the red one. Which, as you may notice, are all behind there. Which we'll get round to in a second. Again, item frames. Great for adding colour stone slabs. You can dot them around to decorate a wall. And stairs. I'm going to use them as stairs. You can turn them whichever way you like. You can use them as chairs, as I've done over here. This is just one of our little hidey holes with a creeper in it. Love this place just as somewhere that, like I say, we play hide and seek a lot. And got a little hidey hole, a little crank as I like to call them. Somewhere you can just sit down, out of the way. You can crouch down. Nobody really knows what you're doing. Don't know what the heck them doors are doing there. So just a little use of the space underneath the stairs, which we're going to go up now, because it is the only way you can get to the pack zone. Quite was a chest there, I can't remember now. But there we have Blinky, Pinky, Inky. Oh no, sorry, he's orange. Clyde there. Pinky, Inky and Blinky. Oh, the freaky looking Pac-Man. Still haven't shifted them zombies up there. Yeah. Hello, hello. Don't you look at me with them big black eyes. Little baby one. I'm glad he hasn't grown up yet. Hello. Black concrete floor. Back there with his pellets, so he's going to have a munch on and a power pellet to eat all the ghosts. No idea what I'm going to do with the top up there. But this video is about the downstairs being completed. So we can carry on through this area here. And we're going to what is the sort of home cinema. In most cinemas you get characters and decorations around, so dotted a few of them up there. Some seating outside. I do love my little characters, so I'll pop them round wherever I can realistically. I've wander down here, yes, carrying the TNT, creepers, big item frames. You can put any block you like in there, so as my son goes crazy in the other room. And another little zoink hidey hole. A light on there. You need the ladders here for when we're playing in survival or adventure, otherwise you're not going to be able to get out of these places. Trapdoors haven't got to be used just on the floor. You can use them on the walls to add a bit of decoration on there. Can't keep telling you about item frames and how much you can use them and what you can do with them. Plant pots. If you put saplings in there, they never grow. Great little item to have on display. Buttons as well can break up the expanse of a big wall. And now round at the front of what was here, or is here. A nice little guy welcoming you in, as if it's a real cinema, rather than just TV room in the house. Makeshift till, popcorn maker. Now showing probably just YouTube videos of Purple Ship, because my boy loves Purple Ship. He's his homie, he's great, makes him laugh so much. The guy who makes those is just great. So funny. But anyway, back to the home cinema. Few rows of seats. Hello. Got a cookie someone's left down there. Some milk. Not much showing on the TV at the moment. We'll come on out of here. And we now pretty much at what would be the main entrance. That's the noise. Loads of rain. Walkies. Yes, so we've just come from the cinema. This is the main entrance hall. Characters as always dotted around. Item frames, same again. Put them wherever you just want to attract the eye and break up a large expanse of what would be nothingness really. Fire in there. Got 3 or 4 or 5 maybe of them in there. There's a guy tending it at the back. Using stairs as a seat. Gosh, I'm never ready for that whenever that comes. My little characters walking around. Decorating the ceilings just as much important as decorating the floor, especially when you've got large spaces like this. And now we'll have a little walk on through into the cloakroom, the closet type place. Note blocks as the wall there. As we walk on through, whole selection of clothing up there, which is just dyed leather armour. As I've explained in the past videos, you can dye the armour, fill up a cold one with water, put a coloured dye in it, get your armour, and just give it a dunk, and it comes out whatever colour you've made. This here takes you through to... Hey! Oh god, I shut the door quick. The ice rink! Beedeed loves his snow golems going around, laying there. Little bit of snow on top of everything to slip and slide across. I've obviously been busy wandering around here. And with any that you build, you want a door at the back as well. Because you can imagine if the only way in or out to the outside of the property rather than the garden in the middle was through that door at the front, you could forever be running around. So yeah, on big builds it's important to have multiple ways in and out. That is the loudest I've ever heard that. Quick close that. And we dot back out to the other side of the cloakroom. Closey that, closey that. With just some different coloured armour up on the stairs, or up on the barrels there, which are there to store whatever else you want to put in there. Using fences as roof rafters. Come on out, give these a close. And we're pretty much halfway around the bottom of the build now, the ground floor. And we'll show you the stairs now. Got a clock there, totem of undying, a compass. Nothing much else really going on up here. That, as you may have seen from outside, good way of getting light in. Just put a Nice glass roofs. There will be a way in to walk round here when I start dealing with upstairs. Rain all bouncing off it, there we are. And a way out on top of... Did you see that? The entranceway. A few chairs up on there. But for now, let's get back to wandering around down here. And here we have the garden room. Don't feed the bees. You'll have a job. Most of them have disappeared. I think they've ended up further around the build. Little water feature there. Just use the bucket of water on the ceiling, brick round it, or put the bricks round and put the water inside. You just get this one straight column of water then, rather than the pretty pattern that it normally makes. The toilet. This may be smelly. I hope nobody's in there. No, that's great. But yeah, toilet, a couple of sinks. Using banners there with towels up and dotted around, and even carpet to look like a towel. Come on out and carry on through. Yeah, we have a walk on through this little arch here. Loads of plants, little tulips, all sorts of colours. Just a good way to add some colour. With it being the garden room, you've got to have the flowers in it realistically, haven't you? Got some cactuses, pumpkins, mushroom type block whose name I can't remember, the watermelon. Don't get too close. Little lava flow. With a rose stored in a glass cabinet. Not that really matters, because if you remember from one of the past videos, Beedeed went smashing his way in, and despite what this says, don't eat it, Beedeed. He still had a jolly good go, and then put snow all around everywhere, snow golems. Quite a funny little video. And we'll carry on having a walk around here though. Little area to sit next to the waterfall. Ah, one of the fish are back. I wondered where they'd gone. Put lily pads down there. Nothing to say, you can't have a garden inside, you know. I'm saying there's no real rules in Minecraft. Carry on walking around here. Under this tree at the back, another little seating area. With some music. Cat? No? Mole? Let's put some mole music on. Because when you're sitting having a rest, just killing time, a little bit of music. Okay, well that's... yeah, I suppose that's quite morely, I suppose. How many of these have I got? Yeah, good table. Trapdoor. On a fence post. Just vines. They can take over the place, vines can. Look at that one covering the window. Little bridge. I've got a sign here to the secret tunnel this way. Highly secretive, obviously. It's pretty much the same as you've seen in some of the other rooms. If I can get down it. Come on. There we go. Just a little tunnel. When we're playing games of hide and seek. Places to hide yourself away. Boink, boink. Nope. This is the other side of the garden room. show you the camp. No fires, or pooping. We've got a toilet for that. Couple of beds, just tucked away in some shrubbery there. Pretty much only reason they're there because when we first started building this, we needed a spawn point. We stuck them in there. Didn't really see any point in moving them. We haven't made any bedrooms yet, so we've just incorporated them into the build. And we come out into the dining room with another way out into the garden. Pressure plates, great for automatically opening the door. You just walk on them, in you go. Little couch there, welcome you in for dinner. Conduit to actually give off a little bit of light, so they can brighten up a place quite decoratively. Flower pots, another way of adding colour in it all around your builds. Big long dining table, everyone's got their own bowl, and typically if something to do with me, nobody else around. It's time to do much other than play with me boy. Keeps us both amused though. And here we come into the kitchen. We got some food there ready to go out. Some smokers, brew stands, salad preparing area, which are actually, will they work? No. They're sticky pad, no, they're pistons. Yeah, they're pistons. Not sticky pistons, they've got the green stuff on them. Just a bunch of ovens in the corner. She used the metal trapdoor, make it look like a hub. Top of some ovens there. Another big fire in the middle, as you can see. Gotta get your light into some of these builds. When you've got such large spaces, it can easily become quite dark in the middle of them. And the edges here, we've got a couple of bins, some storage for what would be plates and knives and forks, a sink, storage chests, and then we've got a set of stairs at the back of the build. Nothing here, big expanse, loads still to do, in this build. And on the opposite side, level inside, upstairs, downstairs to what's going to be a cellar, but I haven't even dug that out yet, as you can see. Don't even know what's going to go down there, to be honest. Got so much room everywhere else to build. So we'll have a wander at the dining room now. That's some Miller apartments. As you can see, my note blocks again. Such a hidey hole. Doink doink. Not a lot going on in here, just somewhere you can come, sit down, chill out. And a little hallway, which has got the turtle room. Love my little sea turtles. They kept escaping from the aquarium, which is the room we're going to next, so I gave them their own little room. And this, yeah, another little hidey hole for hide and seek. There we go. And now we're in the aquarium. Item frames with pictures of fishes in, and coral, all sorts of plants and watery based items. Open tank there. Fish floating around. I'm sure there used to be more than that. Never mind, it's quite easy to throw a few more in. Plants and plant pots everywhere. Seating area. Put in shrubs in, can add some colour. Missing, never mind. Get some light over it, and then we have the live tank here. Chock full of fish. I like, is the, can we go in there? Try and find, is that a puffer fish? Yeah, love them. Let's give him a little poke. And doink. Oh, there you go. And then we're coming round into the last room. What on earth? Oh no, it must have been poisoned. Which is the library. Yeah, which as you can hear is where most of the bees have escaped to. This. Oh, I didn't realise it went down that deep. He's obviously been doing a bit of digging on his own. Yep, another little hidey hole. Places you can stand and read. An anvil. All libraries need a good anvil. Racks and racks of books. With some little peep-fibo holes. Big seating area. And a guy there with his own book. These give off some light too, so they're a good item to put down in areas like this. It's just wall blocks for the floor. Some pictures up on the walls. Books everywhere. You got to have books in the library, haven't you? So you can just put as many as you want, whatever you like. And that then, when we walk out of here, is downstairs complete. I do hope you've liked how we've got on so far with this. As I say, it's the culmination of about 50 hours worth of build time now we're up to. Still got a complete another floor to do, all the towers, garden area, before we got into making what's probably going to be a little farm type thing outside, and we'll have a ship, and I'm guessing some entrance towers and wall around the outside. Lots to do. Not enough hours in the day to do it. But as I say, hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get alerts as and when we update any more rooms or any parts of the build. And as always, stay safe, take care, peace everybody.